Hey guys, and it's Jeebins, and welcome back to Infamous. This is the finale, so buckle up and wait for This is where the bomb went off. Or the ray spear. I believe there's 2 missions left. This next one I'm on, and then the final boss.
Hey, get on.
Threw a generator in the back of the chopper. Should keep that platform charged up.
Quite the setup you got going here.
Kessler's positioned a mobile jammer on each island. The damn things are cloaked. They mask the frequency emitted by the ray sphere, which is why no one can find it. The dishes along the bottom of the platform are set to find the jammers. As I find each one, I'll feed you its location. Then you can go down and destroy it. Cole, don't get off the platform unless I tell you to. We need to time this right. If we make a single mistake, Kessler will move the jammers and we're back to square one.
Understood.
As I scan for each jammer, we'll have to be pretty close to the ground, so be sure to watch our backs. Once I have its location, we'll be able to speed up.
Don't worry. I'll take care of anyone that crosses our path.
You not found any of them yet? Isn't there 3 of them? It's gonna take forever. Are you kidding me? What killed me?
Alright, I found the first jammer. Head down and destroy it.
I hate this game sometimes. Why did you jump up like that? What's wrong with you, Cole? It's super unfair to be able to shoot me with a rocket launcher when I'm on the ground.
Alright, I found the first jammer. Head down and destroy it.
Get off this, Cole. What is wrong with you, idiot? That happens a lot in this game, where he gets stuck on something for no reason. If he was at any brain at all, he wouldn't have gotten stuck. See, like, you get just bodied by a million different rocket launchers. Because the game's like, okay, normal enemies aren't tough enough for tough missions, so we're just gonna give them like a million rocket launchers. Every single enemy, rocket launcher.
I took care of the jammer.
Good. Get back up here so we can look for the next one.
Why isn't there ever an easy way up buildings? Like, especially buildings you need to get up the missions. There's like not usually something right up that leads directly up to it, like a rail.
Finish scanning for the next jammer. We're heading to its location. Probably don't know this, but I was chasing you the day of the blast. Tried to stop you from opening the package. If I had been a minute faster, we wouldn't even be here.
So what happened?
Lost me when you ran a red light. Amazing, isn't it? One red light, look what happens.
That's why you never run a red light in your entire life, or else the whole city will explode. Pretty sure that's how it works. Oh.
So, what's your plan for getting out of the city?
Hell if I know.
Well, you better come up with something. If you think they're gonna let someone as powerful as you just run around, you better think again.
I appreciate the concern, but I'm not really worried about it.
You should be worried. Very worried. You think they're not gonna try and recreate the ray sphere? I gave them copies of every schematic I could get my hands on. But even if that fails, they still have you. Their own personal WMD. My guess is that they'll capture you and lock you up, only letting you out when they need somebody wiped off the map.
Well, at least I'm good for something.
Why do they fall off the edge like that? What killed me? Like something just is destroyed near you enough, it does damage to you and kills you. Explosions have way too far of a blast radius, in my opinion. Sometimes that's the best plan of action, just like stand on a building super far away and just shoot electricity down. That should be all of them, unless there's some that are invisible, which are sometimes the case.
Come back to the chopper. You need to keep moving.
Do not, please. Stop shooting me. Just like knock them down and just electrocute them with the thunder strike. Okay. Yeah, there's one more, and then there's a one more mission after this. There's one more jammer, and then we go get the race sphere, I
One
believe.
location left.
It might be in the same mission, it might be two different missions, I can't quite remember.
Cole, come on, man. I know you're there. Please pick up.
I've got nothing to say to you, Zeke. As far as I'm concerned, you killed Trish. If you hadn't taken off with Kessler, she'd still be alive, and we'd be out of this damn city.
What do you want me to say? That I'm sorry?
I don't want you to say anything. I want you to disappear. Because if I find you, things are gonna get ugly.
It's in the parking garage, right?
The last jammer is somewhere in the garage. I can't pinpoint its location. You're gonna have to head down there and find it.
I don't know how I get things like that happen to me.
Found the jammer.
That's fine.
The picture.
I need to get something.
Where's it gonna put me? Because I completed the mission. Alright, I was hoping it wouldn't soft log. I guess I just skipped that cutscene. Why am I being shot at? What did I ever do to you guys? Other than murder many of your comrades, but that's besides the point, really, I believe. I thought the last mission like combined this one and that one, but it didn't. It's two different ones. Eventually I'll get there. Why is it so far away from the last mission? I guess it wasn't so far away from the last mission as I died, so it sent me somewhere else. But still, it's like in the middle of the Warren.
It looks like Kessler's keeping the ray sphere in the old examiner building. Gonna be a bitch getting to it, though. 78 seconds.
So what's the plan?
I've got a canister of fentanyl rigged to the bottom of the chopper. Should incapacitate everyone inside. Unfortunately, Kessler's got anti-air guns on the surrounding buildings, and they'll tear me apart long before I get into position. 57 seconds.
So I take out the guns, you gas those bastards, and we go in and get the sphere?
Exactly. Now we only get one shot at this. So get over there and destroy those guns.
See those jets, Cole? They're hitting targets all across the city, preparing the way for a ground invasion. I warned you that if I lost control, they'd escalate things. You shouldn't have reneged on our deal.
You're not pinning this on me, Moya.
I already have.
How did that guy not die? Why is there no electricity in this area? It's like they put the generators and electricity things in a lot of times in really weird positions to where it's really difficult to get to them.
enough bomb, so this is our only chance. Take out those guns before they blow me out of the sky.
Look, I'm trying. But if there's like a million guys here, and I cannot get up buildings quickly, even though the game heavily revolves around climbing up buildings to get to places. It's just right. I don't know if I needed to use that attack for that, because that blew up pretty quickly. Usually when I use that attack on something that requires it,
Destroy those guns.
it's like, alright, yeah, you did that, and it uses up all your energy. I tried jumping out of the way. It's not my fault the game doesn't let me jump sometimes. Either way, I got the thing destroyed, so get out of my way, kid. I know I called them a kid, because they're just a normal person, but they're in my way.
That's the last of them. Now get away from the building. I don't want you breathing in this crap.
It's cool that I was able to destroy that without climbing up there, because I just had the electricity. The thunder strike. I don't know you, Sandy. Probably didn't even hear what that person said, but it was kind of quiet.
Damn it. They weren't fast enough. They loaded the ray sphere onto a truck. Now I'm gonna keep them in my sights. You follow as quickly as you can.
You fail the mission if you lose the helicopter, but that makes no sense because you're not following the helicopter, you're following John, who's in the helicopter, and he has your phone number. So it doesn't make sense. Like, if he follows the truck, I follow behind as quickly as I can. If I fall behind, then they can just tell me the location of wherever they go. Why did that helicopter move like that? That was really strange.
Get the lead out.
Yeah, we basically track them to where they are. Don't complain to me, John.
They've got a boat inbound. Probably trying to take advantage of the fact that water will kill you. I've got fuel leaking all over the place, so you've got to catch up to us or we're going to lose the sphere again.
Having the karmic overload is so helpful for
Get your ass down there and stop them.
using the lightning strike. Alright, we made it.
You know, I had that thing in my hands once. Kessler asked me to hold it while he adjusted some cables during a test. I could feel it pulsing, like something was inside it trying to get out. It's not right.
And everyone wants it.
That big lightning strike of yours should destroy its protective container. Then we can blow the sphere sky high.
How many lives has that thing destroyed, corrupted? I can't risk it falling into the wrong hands. But it gave me powers once before. If I use it again, it could make me twice as strong. And then no one would dare challenge me.
Destroy base feed. Good action. Very nice. If you use it, you get like a bunch more
Trish's
electricity.
crumpled body flashes through my head. I think of Amy, Zeke, and I hit that sphere with everything I've got. But something goes wrong. The race field cracks open, creating a vortex of energy. John's pulled in, and it tears him apart. And I run. John and the race sphere are gone, reduced to ashes. Nothing went according to plan, but at least the race sphere is out of the picture.
test of your powers, and it could have strengthened you even more, but you rejected it. I, for one, wouldn't have done the same thing.
Yeah, well, I'm not like you. It took me a while, but I finally realized that this isn't about me, about what I want. Not anymore. It's about keeping this city safe. And once you're dead, no one will ever threaten it again.
That remains to be seen. Meet me at the Staten building.
Alright. This is the last mission of the game. Final boss. Place your bets on what the ending might be, what the story might reveal. I already know, of course, because I've played this game many times. But, you know, for the people who haven't seen it, haven't played it, maybe they'll maybe they want to know what happens.
And here we are, back where it all started. I was so worried that you weren't gonna live through the blast. But you were fine. More than fine, actually.
I remember your voice now. You were there after the bomb went off.
I've always been there, Cole. Every step of your life.
Yeah, he's strong. I forgot how strong he is.
Your mother is ashamed of you. She lies and tells people you're a teacher. No one respects a bike messenger.
I didn't even see that one. I thought they would. I dodged all of them. Oh crap! I didn't. I thought they would have exploded long before then. He threw them ages ago. That's so dumb. How did I die from that? I was in the air. Whatever. There's like very few checkpoints in this fight. I think there's a couple, but I haven't gotten to the first one. I didn't. How does electricity kill me, by the way? He is using electricity on me, and I literally get charged up by electricity. Come on, get through the first phase. There we go.
You're not worming your way out this time, Kessler. You're weak. A failure.
Huh.
All of this has
Why did it not do anything? I was smashing that as fast as I could. Oh, that's part of the game. Right.
I'll take care of this gas bag.
This doesn't concern you, fat man.
Wow.
No one is gonna save you this time.
Don't insult my friend.
Ran my foot up your ass.
This is nothing, Cole. What's coming to you?
Yeah, when he gets knocked down, I wanna shoot those things at him. Okay, cool.
That the best you can do?
Are you kidding me, Kessler?
Your old man carried a picture of Trish's wallet, telling people she was the daughter he never had. Did you know that? He couldn't wait for you to marry her.
Rotten son of a bitch.
He was trying to shock me from across the debris there, which he can't do because the debris is in the way. I need to heal. Oh, you're kidding me. Fucking stupid piece of shit. If it would let me drain, if the explosions didn't have like a 50-foot blast radius, any of those things didn't happen, I would have been fine. They cheated? They definitely did cheat. I do like no damage, so this fight is super annoying. It's almost like they have a resistance to electricity as someone who uses electricity. Reminds me of Prototype, weirdly. I mean, it was a Prototype's main competitor, so that makes sense. Oh really? Yeah. I've played both. I like this one better. There are things each one does differently. You know, it's a PS exclusive. This is a PS exclusive, yeah. But like this and Prototype were like the two heavy hitters at the time. What the hell just happened? He like shocked me, but also chucked me across the map. Oh crap. Can you just let me heal, please? My goodness. Dodging is a lot better in this game than in Prototype, though, I will say. That's one of the many things that this game does better. That was my evening, by the way, pretty good. I haven't had the game crash on me, causing me to not be able to record it anymore for the rest of the day, so that's nice. That happened last time I went to play this, it crashed and then wouldn't capture it. I love how he runs, like he's kind of jogging through. Get away from me. Yeah, almost got him down. There we go. Got him. Come on. Ah, fuck. I hate when the game makes you do that. It's so stupid. It killed me?
What? What the fuck? What?
That's bullshit. But you have to mash and then like aim the thing with your analog stick. It's really awful and terrible, and I'm glad they never do it again in the series. It's done in like 2 fights and it's just like the worst. It's better in Sasha's fight, but I guess Sasha isn't the final boss, so it's something. Can I heal, please? Thank you. Oh no. I might be dead. Yeah. I was trying to heal. This game is a little bit punishing when you heal at the wrong time because you're stuck in the animation of healing, and there's like a brief window where you can't do anything after you stop healing. Okay, that's dumb. I hate that attack, but it's whatever. Just for that thinking. There we go. Get. There we go.
Die! I looked down at Kessler, reveling in my victory. And then I heard him whisper, "Trish, I love you. Please forgive me." Then he was on me, fingers digging into my face. As Kessler's secrets played out in my head, I finally began to understand. I saw his nemesis, a beast intent on extinguishing all life. In those early days, Kessler could have used his powers to stop it, but instead he fled with his family, leaving others to fend for themselves. Hunted for years, Kessler and his family watched as the rest of the world went to hell. And then it was too late. Too late to fight. Too late to save anyone. In that moment of failure and grief, he used his newest and most dangerous power. He went on a one-way trip back in time, attempting to rewrite history. Kessler seized control of the First Sons and accelerated the Ray Sphere's development. Decades spent plotting the blast, organizing the quarantine, finding me. Yet the thing that drove him forward, Kessler's sole link to the past, was a picture from his wedding day, when he married Trish, with Zeke as his best man. My brain lurched, unable to accept that Kessler and I were the same person. That he'd come back in time to mold me into the savior he failed to be, going so far as to kill the woman he loved, I loved, so that I wouldn't be tied down by emotions. No. Kessler wanted me strong, ruthless, so that when I faced the beast, I'd be capable of making impossible decisions, all for the common good. And then Kessler fell back, dead. His final message, my final message,
It was me the entire time, sort of,
I
in a
took
way.
one last look down at myself, my future self, and turn away, the rage curdling inside. I hate everything about Kessler, but when the time comes, I will be ready.
So, context. You start the game with powers. Like, you start the game in the middle of a crater of an explosion that gave you powers, and you hear a voice, which is his voice, saying, like, checking your vitals, making sure you're still alive, and leaves. And like the whole time he hints at things that like there's hints here and there that point towards him knowing more than he's letting on. There's a lot of foreshadowing that you would miss with not knowing the twist. I I've been trying to keep those points in the videos that I edit out of this, so I can point to those things. Like things people say is ironic, knowing that he's the same person, or like Superman creator type of thing, sort of. Like that battle arena that I was just fighting in, that's where you wake up in the beginning of the game. It's just everything's on fire, having just exploded. But it's like such a crazy twist that it's like mind blowing when you first play through the game or first learn it. It's like this man is so different from Cole, even as if you're the villain. This is like years down the line that he goes back in time to mold you into the superhero that you are. Kind of reminds me of watching Fight Club and movies with twists. Hold on, I'm gonna mute this. In twists, you watching it gives you a lot more insight into the direction of it. Yeah, a lot of times where there's a twist, you can see that, especially when it's like a time travel-y sort of twist. Because then when you look back at it, you're like, oh, this line, knowing the context, means a totally different thing than it originally did. I muted it because there's music and I don't know if this music is copyrighted. And I don't want to get muted on Twitch and a copyright claim on YouTube, so. But this is one of my favorite video game series because it's a lot of fun and the story is so compelling to me. And also just the fact that you have like superpowers are inherently cool. I think Second Son is not as good as these two. Like the first two are so good. Second Son is good, but not as good as the other two. I played Second Son a while back on the channel. And all that. And I will play 2 shortly. I don't think I'll do it immediately because I mentioned it previously that I kind of want to finish the PS4 games I started, and also the PS3 capture using the capture card on the PS3 is super annoying and half the time doesn't work. But I think the second game I like more. Like I'm not sure which I like more, the first or second game. It's been so long since I played the second game, but that game is really good because the choices matter way more in the second game. In the first game they sort of matter, but a lot of the outcomes are the exact same regardless of the choice. Like when Trish dies, she always dies. When John dies, he always dies. Regardless of what you choose, they will die. Oh. Hold on.
Once Kessler and the Ray Sphere were gone, my life would go back to normal. But now I understand that this is my life. That there's no going back. That the gift of these powers will be my burden until the day I die. The people around here, they love me. How long will that last? What's going to happen the first time they expect me to be there for them and I'm not? I don't even know who to trust. Moya is still running around, planning God knows what. And Zeke, I don't know what to think. I've never been more alone.
And thank you for watching all the way to the end. I know I said briefly there that I would be doing more with the Infamous series. I'll be playing through Infamous 2 soon. Like I said, I have other things in the works that I'm working on. And when I recorded this, it was a while ago. And even some of that stuff hasn't been finished. So, but I'm very excited to play that game because it is one of my favorites. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye.